Hey Met fans, how you doing? This is Barry, Met fan from the Bronx. On today, Monday, May 1st, 2023. Just a couple hours away from the Mets playing the Braves at 1 o'clock. Basically, the whole weekend was a washout. It should have been all three games, but we got two games washed out. We know how I feel about that first game that they lost in 5 innings, but it is what it is. Um, but unfortunately, there's nothing really to talk about as far as the Mets being off this whole weekend. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things transpiring or going on in the front office. Getting ready for we hit May and we're just a couple of July will be right around the corner for the trade deadline. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things they need to fix up. But I wanted to just discuss something, off Met topic. Okay. Um, I was just talking to a friend of mine. We were just having some discussions about teams and teams that were moving, like Oakland. That they're leaving. They're going to Las Vegas. There's talks about expansion, and I wanted to talk about the Tampa Bay Rays real quick. I know, like I said, I know it's not a Met topic, but it's just something that kind of you know gets me going with that. The fact that I was looking up their stuff for the last 10 years. Okay, uh, it's safe to say that the Tampa Bay Rays have been a, pretty, they've been a team that's competed. They made it to the World Series in 2020. They've been to the playoffs, I think, over the last 4 years. They always had a competing team. And in those 10 years, from 2013 to 2023, they've had an overall, I think the highest they've had as far as attendance average was 18,000. Okay. Um, that was in 2013. As of this year, they're averaging about 17,000 something, 17,000, and it just blows my mind that I mean, look, I get the whole thing about their stadium is a shit stadium. I get it, but you know, how do you go and try to get yourself a new stadium if you don't support the team and make it known that you want a new stadium so you can fill it up? They're not gonna go and waste money on a new stadium if nobody's coming to the games. I get it. Again, I'm not saying look, it's not an attractive field, but the fact that you have a good product on the field, it shouldn't matter. Go over there, go and support your team, watch your team win, root for them, let them succeed. Success brings things. Okay, success will bring you a new stadium. But I just don't understand that you think that you could just keep blaming the stadium, but nobody goes to the games. Uh, Maybe it's just Florida itself. Maybe Florida don't need a major league team. Florida, the Miami Marlins, to me, they're in that same boat. They gave them a couple of World Series titles, and the people in Miami don't even go to those games neither. If anything, the ballpark usually gets filled up with the rival team's fans because a lot of them live in Florida. So it's like maybe Florida just doesn't deserve a team. I'm gonna just flat out say that the Rays and the Marlins should just move out of Florida, move to a city that will appreciate them, and that's it. Maybe that's what it is. Because I just don't understand how Tampa could go and have a competitive team for the last 10 years, and they can't fill up that stadium. And again, shitty stadium, but that's no excuse. You root for the team, you support the team, you fill up the stadium, and then there's the excuse of, hey, let's get a ballpark set up for them. I mean, look what's going on. I mean, you got teams that have been bad for a long time. The Pittsburgh Pirates. Look, now they're playing well. You could see, not to say that their attendance was always great, but when you have a good product on the field, people come. Okay. And over in Chicago, the Cubs have always been an up and down team to a degree. They've had their great times, and they've had their low times. But those fans out there are rabid. They still go out to the stadium. That old ass Wrigley Field. They still go out there. Okay. Um, as Met fans, we know we've had our ups and downs. We had some great years, we had some very bad years. But, you know, we still support our team. And, usually that's what happens. Now, the thing that gets me is that over in Tampa, they have a great team, and they can't fill up the stadium. It doesn't make no sense to me. I mean, I'm just like, that thing just got me dumbfounded. I mean, maybe the world is going upside down there. We got a lot of these teams that have been bad that are actually playing well now. You got the Pirates. You got the Rangers now. They're actually playing pretty decently. Just beat the hell out the Yankees 15-2. So I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I mean, I know, like I said, I know it's off topic of what we talk about as far as the Mets go, but I mean, I think we could talk about baseball in general too. Um, but yeah, what do you think? To me, I feel Florida itself does not deserve a major league stadium. Does deserve a major league team. Period. On all of them. I think they got so used to the fact that they are a spring training area. They got baseball all year round. So maybe they don't need a major league team. That's just my feel on it. But you tell me what you think. Yeah, as far as the Mets go, man. I mean, hey, we got those days to rest, to really really rest. I mean, the schedule looked a little crazy considering I think they only had like maybe there was one time they played like 10, 11 straight games or something like that and had one off day and so on. I mean, look, let's hope the rest helps them out. There's more time for some of these guys to heal up, and we'll get them back out there. All right. But that's all I got right now, guys. You tell me what you think. I mean, as far as what I was talking about with, the likes of the Florida teams, does Florida deserve Major League Baseball teams since they don't even go to their games? Uh, and let's see. Tell me what do you think the Mets need to to try to get this this little thing off us so we could just get back to what we're doing and winning. All right. So that's it right now. Also, guys, don't forget, check out my Facebook page, the Sith Lords merch. I have Met channel, the Sith Lord is the Sith Lords merch on Facebook. I have my channel merch there. Also for my other channels, that Goat Metal Show, the Sith Lord is a metalhead, along with Met Fan from the Bronx, and other items and stuff there that you can check out. And I'll be sure to give you guys a great discount. All right, let's hope for a great win today, and let's keep it going. This is Barry, Met Fan from the Bronx. Let's go Mets.